uh, phase of judgment on his people, man. The rebellious people, 2/3, that were mocking and scoffing the prophets. That were doing right, that were telling them to get right. So now they ain't gonna learn the hard way. This is the hard way, death by pain. Okay? So right here, Job 9:24 once again said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, means authority has been delegated, not stolen, given. The covering of judges' faces mean justice is blinded on purpose. Court sees but pretend not to. Law exists, but mercy is rationed. It said, if it were not so, Job asked, who else could be responsible? So this indicts rulers, indicts rulers while affirming Yahweh's ultimate sovereignty. Okay, the leech Proverbs 30 and the agenda of draining. Okay, Proverbs chapter 30 verses 15, it said the horse leech have two daughters crying, give, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So this is connected to Job 9. The leash does not create, it drains. It survives by attaching to living bodies. Modern governance do the same through taxation, fines, and surveillance, incarceration, and inflation. The two daughters are policy and enforcement, both saying in Job 9, and it explains who allows this system to operate. Let's go to Isaiah 26 and 27. The counter plan of Yahweh. Isaiah 26 shows Yahweh preserving his people while the wicked rule temporarily. See, this is what's going on right now. This is what's been going on since the devil came back into power. Okay, Yahweh preserving his people while the wicked rule temporarily. And so now they know their time is up, so they rushing, trying to finish that they New World Order agenda. All that shit is vain. Okay, Isaiah 27 reveals the punishment of Leviathan, the crooked serpent, the same spirit as the leech. This tells us that the reign of the exploitative rulers is limited, see, not permanent. Judgment is stored, not counseled. So Job saw the problem. Isaiah reveals the resolution. So since Donald Trump returned to office, so Minnesota, Trump, and a modern application, it said, since Donald Trump returned to office, the scourge has intensified, see, not softened. So federal authority has expanded while social pressure increased. States like Minnesota have become testing grounds. See, they testing for enforcement, surveillance, and economic strain. Our people feel it first. Job pressure, housing pressure, legal pressure. So this fulfills Job 9. The innocent are tried while rulers remain touched. The leech feed louder in times of political transition. So the conclusion of Job 9:24, 23 and 24, where is he? So Job's final question still echoes. Where is he? In righteousness rule, we wouldn't ask it, but the wicked reign by allowance, not by a right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua sees the laughter, the blindness, and the drain. Isaiah 26 and 27, it confirmed judgment is appointed. Until then, we watch, endure, and stand still, knowing this system is numbered. So their days are numbered, Jack. Okay, let's go right here. We're going to watch some more of the beat. I'm going to get 2 more scriptures. It said, Daniel, so we're going to go into Daniel 7. Is the blueprint of global rulership. Job showed us who holds the earth. Daniel shows us how they rule it and how long they're allowed to. So these beasts are not animals. They are kingdoms, governments, and ruling classes of people. This is why Job 9 said the earth was given into the wicked, the hand of the wicked. So Daniel chapter 7, verse 2 and 3, Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the 4 winds of heaven strode upon the great sea, and 4 great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is showing us this here through the Spirit. You know, so the sea is the masses of people. The sea represent masses of people. The winds are political, economic, and military pressure. The beast rises during chaos, not peace. Each beast represents the successive ruling order. None of them rule righteously. All of them consume. This is Job 9:24 in motion, see. Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. So wearing out is slow oppression, not instant destruction. Paperwork, courts, dates, inflation, surveillance. So policy policy that look legal but feels suffocating. This is the leech strategy. Drain, don't kill fast. Minnesota is a case study of this model. Our people are exhausted, not unaware. Daniel confirmed Job complaint. Okay, let's listen to a little more of the video. So fair use under copyright statute of 1976 are not monetized, strictly for educational purposes. Okay, let's go back to the video. Watch about 5 minutes.
Forms of, augury, it goes into it, numbers, astrology. All of these things are being practiced here in America, and ultimately, as they're meeting in Davos, what is the goal? Okay, when you read Psalms, the second chapter, something we always get. Okay, Psalms, the second chapter, it says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and against his anointed, saying, let us break their chains," they cry, "and free ourselves from slavery to the Most High." So ultimately, they don't want to bow the knee all right, to the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and see the throne of David being set up. So they're ultimately trying to tap into, the future and, even going back to the past to redo what is,
Hey,
to ultimately set up their own form,
they don't
all
want
right,
to go
of
to
what
slavery.
is. All right,
They
this
ain't
is
going
an
to,
utter defiance
they
to
ain't
the
going
Heavenly
to
Father now.
captivity, Jack.
To get a few clips from the World Economic Forum, just a few, I'm pretty sure more will pop up. We'll start with this one, all right? Khaldun Khalifa, all right? And what is he saying here? All right, AI is coming.
Listen, we spent 45 minutes talking about the future growth in AI. It's coming. There is no two ways to it. And we just have to be ready, prepared, and make the best possible pathway to it. And companies, every company is impacted, and the barrier is the resistance. And the resistance within the culture of the companies goes from layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. It's there, and it's deeply embedded. And I think leaders of us, corporations, ministries, etc., we have a responsibility to break that culture. And it's not easy, and I think that's the biggest barrier.
Right, so they're getting ready to bring and usher in the NWO. Now, this demon here.
Historians and philosophers, Yuval Noah Harari. He is a distinguished research fellow at the University of Cambridge at the Center for the Study of Existential Risk. He has been a lecturer.
They have this new thing, you can summarize videos. Even they even do it on ours. There's an AI that's being set up everywhere. You can summarize a video and just, if you don't have a lot of time, because we're short on time, all right, with these lunch break lessons. So you can just do a summary of the video and then basically click to the points that you want to deal with. It's crazy, but this is
in the Department of History at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, and he is co-founder of Sapientship. As many of you will know, he is a best-selling author of, amongst many books, Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind, Homo Deus, Brief History of Tomorrow.
So this is the modern day, the Darwinism. This is the modern day, pseudoscience. They basically have the AI and the different methods to basically bring all of these things to light. But we're just gonna jump here, all right? Let's see here. This is.
And 21 lessons for the 21st century, amongst others. Selling over 50 million books worldwide in 65 languages, he focuses on the macro-historical questions of our time. And what 21 lessons... So, hello everyone.
People would think this dude here is an outstanding guy. Man, these people are the devil, man, that the Bible speaks of.
There is one question that every leader today must answer about AI. But to understand that question, we first need to clarify a few points about what AI is and what AI can do.
And there's a lot of American leaders that more than ever that are here. So something big is getting ready to come. So they're not just talking, these are their plans.
The most important thing to know about AI is that it is not just another tool. It is an agent. It can learn and change by itself and make decisions by itself. A knife is a tool. You can use a knife to cut salad or to murder someone, but it is your decision what to do with the knife. AI is a knife that can decide by itself whether to cut salad or to commit murder. The second thing to know about AI is that it can be a very...
So once they implement this as your new government, okay, and it's going to be programmed by the children of Satan, it's going to be authorized to off people who believe in certain things. This is what's coming, okay?
Creative agent. AI is a knife that can invent new kinds of knives, as well as new kinds of music, medicine, and money. The third thing to know about AI is that it can lie and manipulate. 4 billion years of evolution have demonstrated that anything that wants to
4
survive
billion years.
lands.
Man, the Earth is only about 6,000 years old. What the hell is he talking about?
To lie and manipulate. The last 4 years have demonstrated that AI agents can acquire the will to survive, and that AIs have already learned how to lie. Now, one big open question about AI is whether it can think. Modern philosophy began in the 17th century when René Descartes proclaimed, "I think, therefore I am." Even before Descartes, if you observe yourself carefully when you're thinking, you will notice that something else is happening there, besides words popping in your mind and forming sentences. You also have some non-verbal feelings. Maybe you feel pain. Maybe you feel fear. Maybe love. Some thoughts are painful. Some are frightening. Some are full of love. While AIs become better than us with words, at least for now, we have zero evidence that AIs can feel anything. Of course, because AI is mastering language, AI can pretend to feel pain or love. AI can say, "I love you." And if you challenge it to describe how love feels, AI... The immigrants this time will not be human beings stuck in fragile boats without a visa or trying to cross the border in the middle of the night. The immigrants will be millions of AIs that can write love poems better than us, that can lie better than us, and that can travel at the speed of light without any need of visas. Like human immigrants, these AI immigrants will bring various benefits with them. We will have AI doctors to help in our healthcare systems. AI teacher. Will your country recognize the AI immigrants as legal persons? AIs are obviously not persons. They don't have a body or a mind. But a legal person is something quite different from a person. A legal person is an entity.
So AI individual, AI human are going to be, wiggling around us, man. Probably already are. Like, what the hell is these people talking about?
Yeah.
See? And you don't think they need to be stopped?
That the law recognizes as having certain legal obligations and rights. For example, the right to hold property, to file a lawsuit, and to enjoy freedom of speech. In many countries, corporations are considered legal persons. The Alphabet Corporation can open a bank account, can sue you in court, or can donate to your next presidential campaign. In New Zealand, rivers have been recognized as legal persons. In India, certain gods have been granted such recognition. Of course, until today, recognizing a corporation, a river, or a god as a legal person was just legal fiction.
Hold on, let's get some scripture. Yeah, man, these people are crazy, man. These devils is crazy. So, let's go back to Daniel chapter 7, verse 5. Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. It said, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. Is this devil not doing that? It said, against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints. See, as Elder Yashua was saying, that they're going to try to come out to us. That's why we're going to need divine power, which we're going to be granted that. The Lord, he gonna lift us up, his faithful, those that doing his work. Elder Amabar Bar, when we're going into that, and I just got done watching the video where he was going into that the Lord he gonna lift up a standard, and a lot of us gonna, you know what I mean, he gonna give them bodies, man. We're gonna get bodies. We're gonna become mighty men right here. I'm hoping to be one of them. I'm trying to talk this thing into happening, man. Like I said, I be like, when I wake up in the morning, when I wake up, man, I notice the sun raise up. Sun will raise up like the angels is in the presence. So we got angels protecting us, man, those who doing what's right. You know, I asked the Lord for to have the angels to watch over me and the brothers, you know, that's going out to the highways and the byways, that's prophesying to look out for us, you know, starting with the elder apostles and the bishops and the like-minded men on down. You know, so the Lord is I truly believe he's hearing my prayer, especially while I'm doing this work. You know, so that's why I don't worry about nothing, man. I don't fear these devils, man, because I know his angels right here in the present. You know, is right here watching us, looking out for us. You know, we can't see him. That's where faith come in at. You know. So let's go back here, Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. It said, and he spake, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall, that devil was talking real proudly. You gonna see him speak real proudly. In his speech, it says, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. So, roughly paraphrasing. So Yahweh Shem, Yahushua he's allowing the devil so he can take this devil down. He's allowing him to do it so he can show his power. In the midst of everything, when he get ready to come and reach out and touch them. And they gonna see it and feel it. Like he did in ancient Egypt with Pharaoh. Okay, it says, so wearing out is slow oppression, not instant destruction. It said paperwork, court dates, and inflations. Going back to the bit regarding the where they, you know, that right now they got the ICE aid, and this part of the elite plan to that order out of chaos. So like I said, Donald Trump ain't calling shit. This shit is coming from them elites, man. The one that created that I read in that secret covenant, man. He's a puppet. Like these senators and congressmen, they being ruled over by these elite international banking families. Okay, they the one calling the shots. And they got somebody over them. It said wearing out is slow oppression, not instant destruction. Paperwork, court dates, inflation, surveillance, policies that look legal but feels suffocating. So this is the leech strategy. Drain, don't kill fast. Minnesota is a case study of this model. So our people, it said our people are exhausted, not unaware. Daniel confirms Job's complaint. So let's go into Habakkuk 1. It said, Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 13, it said, wherefore lookest thou up, Slavic, therefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, and holdeth thy tongue when the wicked devour the man that is more righteous than he. As Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 13. So Habakkuk asked the same question as Job. Why allow wicked rulers? Why silence while injustice grows? Yahweh answered later, judgment is scheduled, see? So judgment is scheduled. So the wicked are being used as a rod. Once the rod finished its purpose, it's broken, see? So the Lord finna get ready to break these devils. He finna reach out and touch them. This aligns with Isaiah 26 and 27. Habakkuk chapter 1, verse 16, it said, therefore, they sacrifice unto their net and burn incense unto their drag. See? So the net is the system, the drag is mass control, the worship, they worship efficiency, data and enforcement. They praise algorithms. You see them talking about the AI. You see, not righteousness. This is modern governance in plain sight. So Trump's return intensified the net, not remove it. Okay, different face, same beast. Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 15. It said, for there shall be sedition among men. This is what we at right now. Invading one another. It's not them ice agents come and invade this town. Like I said, it's going to get worse than that. So that sedition is talking about is internal collapse. And it's designed by the elites. Okay? So sedition is internal collapse, not foreign invasion, domestic unrest. So trusting in leadership evaporates. Okay? And that's what's going on now. States turn against their own people. See, this is already happening nationwide. Minnesota reflects the pressure early. So Job saw the cause. Esdras showed the effect. You see. Let's get one more. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues are sent. Say what? Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again. So at the end of the day, the Lord is controlling all this shit, man. So once judgment starts, policy can't stop it. Voting won't reserve it. Won't reverse it. Courts won't restrain it. The leech overfeeds, then collapses. So the system chokes on what it consumed. This is Isaiah 27. Leviathan judged, the serpent cut. So connecting it all, then now Job identified who ruled. Daniel identified how they ruled. Habakkuk explained why they're allowed. Ezra revealed how it ends. So Trump's return didn't restore righteousness. It exposed the beast. Okay? The pressure on our people is not accidental. It is a prophetic measure and temporarily. So the earth is still in the hand of the wicked for now. Judges are still blinded for now. The leech still feeds for now. So Isaiah 26 says, come my people, enter thou into thy chambers. See, that's when the Lord gonna beam us up into that chariot, man. Is hopefully elect. The men, we're gonna get them bodies, man. Some of us gonna get them before then. Michael gonna come down and it's gonna be like a time like no other. And Michael gonna come down and stand up for the people. That's where that divine intervention are gonna kick in. So the earth is still in the wicked hand for now. Judges are still blinded for now. The leech still feeds for now. But Isaiah 26 says, come in, my people, enter thou into thy chamber. So where we are in that waiting phase, not the losing phase. It said, so let's hit a little more of the video, and then I'm gonna close. Let's watch about 4 more minutes, 5 more minutes of this video, maybe 4 more minutes, and then we're gonna close. And then I'm gonna come with. So I can't do them long videos cause I only get 30 minutes a pop on these right here. I don't like it, but I'm gonna have to do this until my video that I already did on the long finish uploading. A couple of them get done uploading, then I can do a long lasting lesson.
As a legal person was just legal fiction.
It's a Daniel 725 right here.
Alphabet decided to buy another corporation.
This Daniel 7.
If a Hindu god decided to sue you,
This that Daniel 725 right here.
the decision wasn't really made by the god.
What the fuck
It was
is he
made by
talking
some
about?
human executives, shareholders, trustees.
Eat 'em, Mike, y'all.
It is different with AIs. Unlike rivers and gods, AIs can actually make decisions by themselves. They will soon be able to make the decisions necessary to manage a bank account, to file a lawsuit, and even to operate a corporation without any need of human executives, shareholders, or trustees. AIs can therefore function as persons. Do we want to allow that? Will your country recognize AIs as legal persons? What if other countries do it? Suppose your country doesn't want to recognize AIs as persons, but the USA, in the name of deregulating AI and deregulating the markets, grants legal recognition, legal personhood to millions of AIs which start running millions of new corporations. Will you block these US AI corporations from operating in your country? Suppose some US AI persons invent super efficient and super complex financial devices that humans cannot fully understand, and therefore, if you want to influence where humanity is going, you need to make a decision now. So, what is your answer as a leader? Do you think the AI immigrants should be recognized as legal persons? If not,
Basically, to make decisions for your citizens' everyday lives.
Get it, brother.
Right?
how are you going to stop that? Thank you for listening to this unit.
But you can listen to his whole speech.
Man.
Let's get
Swelling words against the Most High.
let's get the book of us. Psalms 144, call Allah Yahweh Shah 11. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood.
Yeah.
See that? Save me, rescue me from the power of my enemies. Their mouths are full of lies.
See?
They swear to tell the truth.